Hello, my beautiful vibe drivers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Thursday, May 1st of 2025. Here we go into the one more month till the middle of the year. We're already pushing that middle envelope there. So here we go into this new beautiful energy, and all the butterflies and the birds and the beautiful spring energy is here. So let's see what we've got going on. Remember, this is a collective reading. It is for all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means if you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So, thank you so much. And we open up this blessed energy with lots of love and light and our positively positiveness. We start out in the energy of victory. This is the Six of Wands coming through the battle victorious. The long fought battle is over, and we're in a place where we're receiving our fabulous victory energy, feeling very successful, and very much in a place of celebratory. Yay, team. The long journey. You've finally got a foothold, and you're in a position of success. Then we have the Tower, which is the energy of something being torn down that doesn't serve you or is blocking your way forward. It's releasing anything that's holding you back. Any stuck energy has to come down when this Tower energy happens. So sometimes it's a little dusty and a little loud, and it might make us a little nervous, but we'll be okay in the end. This is where we end up in a better place than we started. So here we go into this energy. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. And we have the strength card, Leo Major Arcana. This is the energy of being assisted as we walk our path and protected as we do it. So, this beautiful Archangel Ariel is the Lion of God, and it's a beautiful energy telling us the loyalty of this will help see us through to our goal. Divine Spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So here we have our three cards out. And yep. This is a clue that's telling you you're about to have a breakthrough. So the Nine of Swords means you're in the place where you feel a little unstable and very much in a place of manufacturing everything that could go wrong in our minds because we don't have a clear understanding of what's coming next. That's actually a good thing when you realize that this means you're in the very next step is a breakthrough. So when we're at that Nine of Swords energy, the reason we're worried is because we've never experienced this before. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. Those things are changing that would normally be our everyday routine. And that's when we get nervous because we don't know if we've done the right thing or not until after we actually enter into it. So feel the fear and go for it because this is the moment of breakthrough and we all get nervous. Every single person who's done anything new in their life has always had a little bit of fear when that time comes. So it wouldn't be normal if you weren't a little fearful. And that's just what you got to know. Everybody has to go through the gauntlet of fear. Focus. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. That's where logic belongs. Logic belongs in strategy and business. When we're in a place of manifesting and creating, that's a whole nother thing because you'll create and then you go back with the logic and look at it and see how it all came together. But you have to start with the energy of being able to discern which thing am I doing? Am I left braining with logic or am I right braining with creativity? Right? So that's really all it is get your focus right and use the right tool for the right job. And we have flexibility is always required anytime you're doing anything. You've got to remain flexible because sometimes things change. A situation might change, the prices may change. You have to be ready to roll with whatever and make adjustments as you go. So, on the fly, literally, like, right? And I am flexible and adaptable to change while I pursue my ambitions. Change is always there. Nothing in this life goes without change. So just know being flexible makes the change a little easier to absorb rather than hitting it with, just a dead end. Boom. We're flexible and we allow ourselves to move with whatever's happening. So that's why flexibility is important because it stops us from being so rigid that we miss out on something because we think it should be a specific way. Now, we have our angel cards. The situation will improve. Thank you, universe. We love an improving situation. So, whatever you've got going that's kind of catching you off guard or making you feel uncomfortable, like this Nine of Swords energy, everything's going to be all right. That's the best way to look at that. Thank you, universe. We like that affirmation. And we have our beautiful energy for our sacred geometric activations. Prosperity. Well, I love this. This is my favorite rainbow donut. And I just call it the cosmic donut of joy, happiness, peace, abundance, right? So the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and to celebrate the abundance and riches the universe provides. And so it is. Love that image. The cosmic donut has shown up, and we are more than happy to see it. Gratitude. There you go. That's a card that is very important for us to remember. So as we begin with gratitude, thank you! Exclamation point. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of them with exclamation points. That's why I poked my finger up like that. You are energetically and eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. And so it is. Thank you, universe. We will take it. Gratitude for all the abundance I have. I have been more than blessed in my life, and I continue to receive that every day. Our next card is eternity. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. And so it is. Thank you, universe. Now, here's our 3 cards. Oh, there's the tower. It was meant to show up on that first cut card energy. And there it is again, letting you know we're having some changes, but that's okay because it's going to make room for our beautiful dreams and abilities to move forward. We have the 5 of Wands, which means there might be a little snag while it's all sorting itself out, but this is nothing. This is a very small snag. So we may have a second we have to take to wrap our mind around how to move forward from it. And that's okay because we will solve that problem. This is a minor inconvenience, basically. And we have the 6 of Cups. So we have a wonderful um, energy from a 5 to a 6. I call that a progression. And that is it's validating that all will work out. That's what the situation will improve. And there you are in the energy of the 6 of Cups, which is with soul tribe, soul family, people who want to support you and see you succeed in this lifetime. So many blessings to you, my beautiful vibe tribers. I send you all lots of love and light. Remind yourself that all that already exists, the energy of every single thing is already here, and we just have to believe it into form And that just takes a minute of concentration and consistency as we continue to move forward. And when you feel the fear, know that the change is imminent and you're right on the cusp of a breakthrough. And that's where we want to be. Because when you want something new, you got to have something come through that makes a change in order to get it. So it's on the way, and we're going to receive it with joy in our hearts and allow ourselves to move with grace and flexibility. Namaste, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.